Samsung Galaxy Watch 7 anticipations and enhancements. Will Samsung surprise us with a significant display upgrade as rumored? Or will it be another step in its series of gradual updates? The Galaxy Watch 7 faces a daunting task. It needs to improve upon the already impressive Galaxy Watch 6 in a way that will thrill Android smartwatch enthusiasts, especially when the recent models have shown little variation. Fortunately, we are already expecting some major modifications. Following the release of the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro in 2022 and the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic in 2023, it remains uncertain whether Samsung will maintain its alternating trend with a battery-efficient Galaxy Watch 7 Pro, persist with a fashionable Watch 7 Classic, or venture into an entirely new direction. So far, we've caught wind of a few rumors regarding significant Galaxy Watch 7 enhancements. More concretely, Samsung dropped some hints at Galaxy Unpacked 2024 about new software and AI tools that could give the Watch 7 a competitive edge over the Galaxy Watch 6. Here's a brief overview of what we know and what we anticipate about the Samsung Galaxy Watch 7. Samsung Galaxy Watch 7 release date. Samsung is still a few months away from finalizing a release date for the Galaxy Watch 7, but past trends suggest an August 2024 launch, likely alongside the Galaxy Z Fold 6 at its Summer Unpacked event. The Galaxy Watch 4, 5, and 6 were all released in August. While it's possible that Samsung could release its watches and foldables even earlier, it seems unlikely. Although we don't have any leaks specific to the Watch 7, a report on the Z Fold 6 suggests that Samsung plans to launch its latest foldables in the second half of the year, which could be as early as July. Since Samsung typically synchronizes its watch and foldable launches, we could see the Watch 7 as early as July. Samsung Galaxy Watch 7 price. The previous 3 generations of Galaxy Watches were priced at $250, $280, and $300 respectively. The cost of size upgrades, $30 extra, and LTE upgrades, $50 extra, has remained consistent across all models. Given inflation and the higher prices of competitors like the Apple Watch, $400, and Pixel Watch 2, $350, Samsung could continue this gradual price increase with the Galaxy Watch 7 in 2024. The rumored Galaxy Watch 7 Pro could match the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro price, $450. But it's more likely that Samsung will raise the price even further, considering the 2-year gap between them. Samsung Galaxy Watch 7. Display. While we hope the price remains at $300 and above, we wouldn't be surprised if Samsung attempted a $330 price point with the Galaxy Watch 7. It all depends on the kind of upgrades Samsung introduces to justify the cost. After the Galaxy Watch 6 reduced its display border to maximize the display size, it's unlikely that Samsung can increase the Galaxy Watch 7 display significantly without making the watch overly heavy. We anticipate 1.3 or 1.5-inch AMOLED displays, along with a digital bezel on the edge for easy menu navigation. Samsung doubled the display brightness to 2000 nits for the Watch 6. It's conceivable that Samsung could aim for the same 2600 nits as the Galaxy S24 series, or even the dazzling 3000 nit standard of the Apple Watch Ultra 2. If any model is going to get brighter, it's probably the Galaxy Watch 7 Pro. We also expect sapphire crystal display protection across all models. That's probably all that Samsung will do. However, there's something less probable, but far more exciting on the horizon. In early 2023, Samobile reported that Samsung's display team has started to commercialize microLED technology for smartwatches. Allegedly, Samsung formed a task force last year to develop microLED tech and plan to complete the development within this year. Samsung Galaxy Watch 7 microLED tech and performance. In October 2023, Samsung unveiled its new microLED technology, albeit only in relation to televisions. However, rumors surfaced in the same month suggesting that Samsung was planning to equip a Galaxy Watch Ultra with a microLED display, promising superior color richness, contrast, brightness, and energy efficiency than any previous smartwatch. The readiness of microLED technology for smartwatches remains uncertain. Apple, for example, anticipates bringing microLED to the Apple Watch Ultra by 2025 and may not replace OLED for the mainline models until cost falls significantly, as stated by DSCC CEO Ross Young. Nevertheless, theoretically, the Galaxy Watch 7 Pro, or a potential Ultra model in 2024, could outpace Apple with a significant display upgrade. Samsung Galaxy Watch 7 Performance. Samsung utilized the Exynos 9110 for the first 3 Galaxy Watches, followed by the Exynos W920 for 2 watches, and most recently, the Exynos W930 for the Watch 6. Initially, it was assumed that Samsung would maintain its usual pattern and retain the Exynos W930 for the Watch 7, but indications now suggest an unusual, immediate upgrade. In October, a Korean news outlet reported that the Galaxy Watch 7 would employ the Exynos W940, a 3nm chip that purportedly improves power consumption by 50%, performance by over 30%, and reduces area by 35%. This rumor was corroborated in January by tipster Roland Quant, who stated that it has an internal name of Exynos 5535, but should be renamed W940 for the official launch. Given Samsung's emphasis on AI processing this year, it's intriguing to consider whether this chip upgrade will include any NPU enhancements. For now, this remains speculative. It's also assumed that it will maintain the same 2 GB of RAM as the previous generation, although it's hoped that it will finally offer more than 16 GB of storage. Samsung Galaxy Watch 7. Likely specs. Based purely on Samsung's patterns with past Galaxy Watch models, we can already predict areas where the Galaxy Watch 7 and Watch 6 will be either identical or very similar. Samsung is likely to continue using aluminum for the standard Galaxy Watch 7, with either stainless steel or titanium for a potential Watch 7 Classic or Watch 7 Pro. All Watch 7 models should retain the same MIL STD 810H rating against shock damage and their typical IP68 dust and water resistance. The same bioactive sensor for heart rate, ECG, and body composition readings should also be present, along with the return of blood oxygen and temperature readings for sleep tracking. Although Samsung is developing non-invasive blood glucose monitoring, the technology is not expected to be ready for several years. It's unclear what new health tech Samsung could introduce.